And a peek into the locker room. Players soaking in the last few moments before the game. Hello and welcome. We're ready to get the week off to a great start. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Brian for NBA fans. Early season games are so entertaining to watch, Grant. What's your favorite part of the early goings?
You know, BA, take your pick. Rookie development, team chemistry building, plus you wait all off-season to see how your team measures up. And now we get to find out.
So the Houston starting five. Smith and Şengün play together in the front court. Van Vliet and Green, they're manning the backcourt. And it's Brooks in at the 3 spot. Şengün, the screen. Green for 3. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. And Wembanyama has the ball here for San Antonio. It's a 3-point game. Last time they met was right here, and they were able to come out with a win.
In their last game against this opponent, they secured the win because their second unit really stepped up.
And you know what? If they run away with this game like they did in that one, I'd expect to see plenty of minutes again for the guys coming off the bench.
Here's Smith. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. We played just over a minute here in the first. Six to shoot. And he comes up with a bucket. Wembanyama's got 5 now.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
They set the pick. And here's Green from the arc. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Here's Champagnie. Green covering. Barnes against Brooks. Wembanyama, screen on Brooks. Here's Barnes. Good work defensively by Brooks. Houston has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point land so far. Outside, Green. It's stolen by Barnes. Pass to Paul. And here's Wembanyama, defended by Şengün. And Wembanyama throws it down hard.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You gotta keep him out of the paint.
And even after a year, the numbers that Wembanyama can put up are staggering.
Oh, terrifying what his stat line could look like in 5 years' time. His minutes and usage will only continue to grow. He could have multiple quadruple doubles in his future.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Sohan with a rebound.
Boy, not the kind of start they wanted. Only 1 for 4 so far.
Wembanyama scanning the floor. Wembanyama, screen on Smith. Wembanyama down low, guarded by Van Vliet. You know, even though Wembanyama's first year was a tough one for the Spurs, there's a good outlook going forward, Grant.
And that's how it should be when you've got a generational talent like Wemby. The Spurs don't need to rush things at all.
San Antonio shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. Free throw good, Wembanyama.
Honestly, we have never seen someone like Victor Wembanyama, a skilled 7.5-footer. I mean, the way he moves, it's unreal.
And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
To have a big who's great at the line, such a plus.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Greg Popovich. We talked about Fred VanVleet and how Coach hopes to counter him. Coach told me I'd love to put size on him and give him an unfavorable matchup. But the truth is, it's all about hustle, just staying on him as much as possible. It's a pretty straightforward strategy, but Coach hopes it's effective. Guys?
And Allie, thank you for that. Barnes passes to Paul. Wembanyama with it. Defended by Şengün. With the 10-footer. It's rebounded by Şengün. Rockets trail by 5. Smith with it. Now guarded by Sohan. Outside. Green. Pass to Smith. On the wing. Green. Coming off a 22-point game against San Antonio. Off target from the wing.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Now here's Barnes. Here's Champagny. 5 to shoot. Sohan outside. San Antonio again can't hit. And so it's Van Vliet with it. He brings it up for Houston. Trailing by 5. Brooks a screen on Paul. Van Vliet. He hits the back iron and sinks it.
I mean, a smart shooter. I like watching Van Vliet measure the defense and stick them with the J.
Pass to Champagny. Wembanyama, high post. Good work there as it goes. Wembanyama's got 11 points.
And he's carried them this quarter. A dominant offensive stretch.
Smith outside. Şengün, the screen. To the paint. Oh, deflected. And Şengün throw it down.
Şengün finishing with authority. There you go, big fella. Make him feel you.
And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Brooks outside. Pass to Smith. Van Vliet outside. Off target from 3-point range. San Antonio leading by 5. Sohan inside. He's against Smith. Sohan, the pass to Champagny. No good on the triple. Houston has gone 2 of 5 from deep. To the inside. Back to Van Vliet. Pass to Smith. Şengün, the screen. Inside. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. Here's Sohan. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And I love the physical play from Sohan inside, mixing it up with the defense and drawing the foul.
All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Spurs?
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
And what's more, they're getting their feet wet down there in the paint early on. Not shying away at all, taking it inside. What a great way to start.
The Rockets went from 22 to 41 wins last year, finishing right at 500, Clark.
Great progress by Houston. Just missed the play-in in the West. They would have easily made that same play-in tournament in the East. A huge step forward for the Rockets, no doubt. And I think it's a team that can sustain that trajectory.
And for an up-and-coming San Antonio Spurs team, Grant, what's the key for them in your mind?
I'd have to say, B.A., that it's patience. You know, young guys need time to develop their game and learn from experience. You can't expect people to become stars overnight.
Şengün, a strong finish under heavy pressure from the D.
Defense on top of Şengün inside, but he uses his agility to overcome it.
And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page.
The way they attacked the glass was absolutely infectious. finishing in the top 10 in total rebounding in the league.
And you look at their assist, top 5 in the league, specifically because of how committed they were to moving the ball and making sure they got great looks. Ball against Van Vliet. 6 on the shot clock. The fader. San Antonio again missing. Rockets trail by 5. Smith outside. Shoots from 12. Rebounded by the Spurs. This game following their win against the Rockets.
It really was the strength of their D helping them to force a lot of mistakes.
Yeah, and causing a lot of turnovers, because you well know means cashing in on those opportunities, which really can put a team in a bad way in a hurry.
Şengün, the screen. Tries it from the top of the key. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Şengün. With a break here, let's see which teams racked up the assists during last year's campaign. San Antonio in second.
They were patient, and they were also unselfish. And it helps to have guys who are willing to make the next pass.
Adams checked in for Şengün. Spurs lead by 5. Outside Wembanyama. Wembanyama, screen on Van Vliet. Paul passes to Wembanyama. Yes! And it's Paul with the assist that time. Wembanyama's got 15 points.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
Pass to Adams. Over Wembanyama. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Some consider Adams to be the strongest player in the league. He never backs down from a physical challenge.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now. And he makes the first. Well, Grant, after 3 straight drafts high in the lottery, the Rockets got to 500 in 2024.
Yeah, and I love how they signed some vets in the summer of 23. Houston decided we want to win now, and I wish more teams did that.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. The Spurs have gotten 7 of 13 shots to drop. Here's Paul. Pass to Collins. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. After years of finishing at the bottom of the West, things are looking up for the Rockets, Clark.
You know, B.A., they've done a really good job of drafting and developing players. That combination can allow you to move forward. And along with signing complementary veterans, that adds to the mix as well. And they've done a nice job. And they've got future draft capital, too. So the Rockets are certainly on the rise.
And he knocks down the first one. Branham's checked in for San Antonio.
We got this.
Second free throw, no good. Rockets trail by 7. Outside Eason. Pass to Green. Smith outside. And so he draws the foul, heading to the line to shoot a pair. And the third pick in 2022, Jabari Smith Jr. He struggled at times in his rookie season. But Clark, he's making some major strides now.
You know, B.A., you've heard me and others say this, but every player runs their own race. Everybody's development journey is their own, to own and to run. Sometimes it just takes a little while longer for guys to adjust at this level. But I tell you one thing about that young man, the progress he made lets you know he's got what it takes to one day be an all-star in this league.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Here's Branham. Pass to Paul. Fade away. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
You know Paul is looking for these shots, and as the defender, you have to be anticipating this.
Van Vliet against Paul. The kick out to Van Vliet. Adams with a screen on Paul. Shot clock at 5. And the basket by Van Vliet.
Van Vliet has a quick trigger at the arc. He's not one to hesitate, not when he's got a shot like that.
Pass to Castle. Now Paul.
Houston foul. Fred Van Vliet. Second personal foul. 14 foul.
San Antonio shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game. That's good from Paul.
Now in the latter stages of his career, Paul's desire to compete for titles has never been higher.
Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Branham. And the Rockets will go for a different look here. Alperen Sengun's checked in for Adams. Whitmore comes in for Smith. Thompson, he's checked in for Green. And it's Shepard in for Fred Van Vliet. Ball hits them both.
When you think about it, they're trailing in part because they're giving away too many trips to the charity stripe.
Yeah, not only the trips to the line are concerned, but the foul trouble also. You've got to play defense with your feet and do so without fouling.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Outside Johnson. Oh, it's stolen.
2 minutes remaining in the
Here's Eason.
2 minutes.
That one goes in. And now just a 2-point Spurs lead.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Pass to Castle. Now Johnson. Hey, from beyond the arc. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
I like Johnson's focus at the perimeter. He's pretty careful about when he shoots the 3.
Sengun with it. Now Whitmore, covered by Johnson. And Whitmore gets it to go on the assist by Sengun.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Paul for 3. Thompson pulls it in.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
Pass to Sengun. And here's Whitmore. Banked it in off the glass.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
And it's Paul with the ball for San Antonio. 41 seconds left in the first. Eason against Barnes. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 3 is up. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got his 4th assist with that last one.
Boy, you got to respect the long-range accuracy of Barnes now. When he gets a little daylight, he's dangerous from the perimeter.
And that one's good. Whitmore's got 6.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
Outside Paul. Lets it fly. The shot off that time. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the Spurs. On the glass, he was an absolute tyrant, just owning the boards. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, guys, what's your take on the Spurs so far?
Attacking relentlessly, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the stripe.
Boy, I like the aggressive nature they're playing with here. Not playing soft at all. They're going right at them.
Well, Clark, we hear coaches often say, trust your teammates. Why is that sometimes a challenge?
Well, you know, when you talk about passing the basketball, there's got to be a level of trust and confidence that where you pass it to is going to produce some fruit, and that it might come back to you if that's the best play. And then defensively, you can't be good defensively without communicating and trusting one another to cover for each other in the defensive scheme that you're playing.
Zach Collins out there with Barnes. Then there's Castle. Then there's Johnson. And it's Branham in at the 2. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with. Just 5 to shoot. Collins passes to Barnes. And out of bounds. Houston will have it. And a chance now to look at the schedule for San Antonio. On Wednesday, they kick off a road trip in Oklahoma City where they'll take on the Thunder. And then on Thursday, they'll go up against the Jazz in Utah.
The road is never the highlight of your schedule for any team. But for these guys, it is a chance to go out there, test themselves, and see how well they gel outside of home court. It could be a very valuable experience.
Şengün, a screen on Johnson. Whitmore with it. Picked up by Collins. Tries again. And that one's good. Whitmore's got 8.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Castle for 3. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got his 6th rebound on the night. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, BA, well, the Rockets got a lot more organized with Coach Ime Udoka and their veteran additions, including point guard Fred VanVleet, who said it's just having that poise and presence to slow things down and get guys where they need to be. Rein it in, get some structure, and maximize these guys' potential. BA?
Allie, a great floor general. Thanks for that. And the foul on Cam Whitmore. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Brooks, he's checked in for the Rockets.
Number 9, Dylan Brooks.
Collins finds Barnes. Collins with a screen on Eason. Barnes goes in. Can't cash it in from close range. Houston leading by 4. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Down low. Here's Eason. On the wing, Thompson. 5 on the clock. Barnes with the rebound. San Antonio has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Pass to Branham. Back to Barnes. Now here's Collins, defended by Şengün. You know, Grant, you talk to scouts about Stephon Castle. They just feel like this guy's a winner.
Well, certainly we saw that at Connecticut. Now, as a freshman, he was a key piece in their title run. He actually turned up his game in the tournament, and that's rare for any freshman.
First one falls.
You know, guys, this is an exciting young player. Stephon Castle does a little bit of everything. He hustles, plays defense, got a national championship in college, so he is a winner, too.
Holiday's checked in for Shepherd. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And it's Holiday with the ball for the Rockets. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Shot clock at 6. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Let's give it up for your
Houston making a change here. Shepard's checked in. All right, a moment now to bring up last season's top rebounding teams. Houston, 4th.
Boy, I tell you what, they never eased up on the boards throughout last season. I mean, they were tenacious. They persevered. They were aggressive. I mean, they went after the boards hard.
Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Here's Castle. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Houston. Collins with a screen on Brooks. Clock at 6. Johnson for 3. Hits the three-pointer. Johnson's got 6.
Yeah, nothing else the defense could do. Johnson is just superb at keeping calm under pressure.
Pass to Shepard. Screen by Eason. Here's Shepard. Yet to see a basket. The ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Collins. It's Johnson with a drive. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
I love the competitive edge Johnson plays with. Scoring on the D with tenacity.
Here's Eason. He's guarded by Barnes. Şengün, a screen on Barnes. Driving in. If you look at rebounding rate, Tari Eason is one of the best in the NBA, Clark.
Yeah, you think about rate, it basically looks at what percentage of rebounds do you get while you're on the floor. And Eason is prolific in terms of boards per minute. Uses his 6'8" frame well, and he's gobbling up rebounds at well under 1 every 3 minutes. That's a lot of heavy lifting there, folks.
And he can't get the first one. And San Antonio making a change here. Ingram's checked in. Van Vliet's checked in for the Rockets. And he sinks the second. Here's Branham, still without a bucket. Ingram with a screen on Thompson from downtown, and again it's the Spurs from deep.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Here's Thompson. Here's Şengün. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Şengün's got 9.
This speaks to how assertive Şengün can be. Love when he makes quick decisions like that there.
Here's Castle, guarded by Van Vliet. Collins with a screen on Brooks. The shot by Johnson, no good.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Eason can't get it to go. San Antonio's gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Here's Castle, guarded by Van Vliet. Johnson on the wing. High arcing shot. And that's 2 points on the layup. He's got 10. And Van Vliet has got the ball here for Houston. Trailing by 2. Tough loss coming against San Antonio in their last game.
Defensively, they weren't up to the task. Didn't play as a cohesive unit, and it really hurt them.
And, you know, that's all about effort, and I'm sure their coach let them have it for the lack thereof.
Wembanyama's checked in for San Antonio. Sohan comes in for Ingram, and the Rockets making a change here as well. Green is checked in. Pass to Johnson. The Rockets pull it in. Şengün's got 8 rebounds in the game. Houston has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Outside Eason. Van Vliet outside. Over Castle. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. Van Vliet's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
You can count on Van Vliet to make the right decision on just about every single pick and roll.
Pass to Sohan. Johnson a screen on Eason. Sohan outside. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Brooks. And there's the call on Dylan Brooks. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
So both teams making some changes here. San Antonio's gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. Sohan outside. Wembanyama against Adams. Left side, Wembanyama. Tries the spin move. Somehow scores the layup in traffic. Sohan's got 6.
So good at keeping his balance through contact. Sohan showing some poise right there.
Eason. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
The kick out to Paul. Pass to Champagny. Green against Paul. The 3 is up. It's not going to go for him. Green with the defensive effort. Johnson against Brooks. Here's Adams. Brooks, the pass to Green. To the inside. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Now Paul. A 26-point game for him in the win against Houston.
Boy, he was piling up those assists in that one. I mean, every pass seemed to be on time and on target.
Pass to Wembanyama. Spurs need to get one up here. Paul, shot is off.
And just unable to get anything going tonight. I mean, his teammates have really bailed him out.
And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. That's on Keldon Johnson.
Physical play finds Dylan Brooks, but he also looks for it. He gives it and takes it.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. The free throw drops for Brooks.
And Brooks is this team's agitator and instigator. He wants to spark the group with his energy at both ends of the floor.
And San Antonio making a change here. Barnes is checked in. Thompson, he's checked in for Houston. And Brooks drops them both.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Ball passes to Wembanyama. Back to Paul. Wembanyama screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That won't go either for Paul.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Adams inside. Sohan covering. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Adams. And a quick pause here. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard and check out last season's best shot blockers. Victor Wembanyama, #1.
Even when the ball would swing away from him, he would rotate and challenge the shot.
And the Spurs shooting about 48% from the floor. Pretty good. Paul passes to Champagny. Now Sohan. Outside Paul. Wembanyama up top. Yes! And it's Paul with the assist that time. Wembanyama's got 17 points.
When Wembanyama goes up, he can be so quick. I mean, the rookie looking very assertive.
Van Vliet outside. Over Paul. And the shot no good. A bit short.
Got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Yeah, and they've taken their foot off the gas a little. They were much more aggressive to start the game and really getting their opponent in early foul trouble.
Yeah, exactly. And I think they need to continue to press that advantage. They've got to get back to that. Don't go away from that. It's been working so well for them. Stay with it.
First free throw's good. Clark, what catches your eye about Jalen Green at a fundamental level?
Well, it starts with his pure explosiveness. That just jumps out at anybody because he's jumping over everybody, okay? The way he can get up and down the floor and hang and lift. And that's what stands out, his athleticism. And he's actually rounding off some of the rough edges in his game that makes him kind of scary as we go forward.
Excellent D there from Smith.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, similarities in the games of Alperen Şengün and Nikola Jokic. A couple years back, Jokic suggested that Houston run their offense more through him, and they have. Jokic said that's going to benefit the whole organization. He wants to pass and play for the team. They'll move when the ball is in his hands. Brian?
Well, Jokic would know. Thanks, Allie. And so it's Van Vliet with it. He brings it up for the Rockets. They trail by 1. Outside, Green. Brooks, the pass to Smith. Goes up from the top of the key. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
You know, Smith came into the league as a capable and confident shooter off the catch.
Wembanyama against Şengün. Outside Barnes. Wembanyama screen to the middle. Oh, a great flush from Wemby. Oh, another lead change. 6 total in the first half.
And this is the battle we were hoping to see.
Here's Van Vliet. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
With great mobility in the 8-foot wingspan. Yes, 8 foot. Wembanyama easily wipes that shot away.
Ball passes to Sohan. And a miss there on the triple. The Rockets have gotten half their shots to fall in the second. 8 for 16. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Now here's Green. He's got 10. Inside. And so it looks like it'll be Houston's ball.
Houston ball.
Clock at 2. Off the inbound pass. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. Out left to the wing. Here's Sohan. And that's not gonna go. Misses at the buzzer. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. San Antonio on top, leading by 1. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Welcome to halftime. First order of business, catching up on the injuries around the league. Since we got a little time on our hands here, you guys got any big plans for tonight?
Not me. I'm just going to take it easy. I'm pretty worn out.
Yeah, you've been burning those midnight oils, man. You been hitting the clubs or something?
Nah, just putting up with you guys. It's exhausting.
All right, getting back to this game now and the sensational play from Victor Wembanyama.
He took a lot of good shots in the first half. Also made some contested shots, playing with great confidence.
You know what? A couple of times, you could just see defenders hang their heads, man.
Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. You know, Victor Wembanyama has been exceptional here, guys.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
The Rockets trail. Kick it off the second half. Here's Ime Udoka's 5. At small forward and power forward, it's Brooks and Smith. Van Vliet and Green, they're manning the backcourt. And it's Şengün in at the center position.
Able to score from anywhere on the court. Green can hurt you in myriad ways, and his game is only growing.
Sohan outside. Wembanyama against Şengün. 2 points. That one goes. Wembanyama's got 21 points in the game.
Fading back. Nobody there to even challenge him.
Van Vliet, the pass to Şengün. Pass to Smith. Launches it. San Antonio with a rebound. Their next game is at Paycom Center in Oklahoma City for a date with the Thunder. That'll be the first leg of just a 2-game trip for them. Houston has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Şengün finds Green. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
Come on, man. I mean, there was no chance Wemby was going to ever let that reach the rim. He's got a sweet stroke from long range. Plenty of bigs do now.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. He wants to review the game plan.
an opponent field goal percentage, and they earned a place in the top 5 for fast break points. The squad really knew how to make the most of the open court and punish their opponents in transition.
And as you said, a great year for them on the glass. They battled down low. And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. Paul against Van Vliet. Paul passes to Barnes. Good work defensively by Brooks.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights that bucket is automatic.
Van Vliet scanning the floor. High post Green. 13 points in the game. Smith outside. And the call will be against Alperon Şengün. That's his first foul.
And this is why Jabari Smith went early in the draft. His ability to find shots and, of course, make them too.
Van Vliet against Paul. Pass to Sohan. From 12 feet. And the jumper is on the mark. Sohan's got 11.
And this is what you like seeing. Sohan looking confident shooting from the mid-range.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. We might Green finds Brooks. Now here's Smith. Van Vliet outside. Fires the three. San Antonio with a rebound. Wembanyama's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Champagny. Green covering. Right side, Wembanyama. And no good, but close on that one. So he'll shoot 2 now.
It's such a difficult frame to guard. Wembanyama draws the foul easily.
This is his 2nd trip to the free throw line in this one. Throw good, Wembanyama.
One of the most popular players in the world the moment he entered this league, Wembanyama continues to grow his fan base.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Houston has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this 3rd quarter. Here's Şengün. And Şengün throw it down. That gives him a double-double in this one.
Turkish thunder. Şengün tasting the sauce up top.
Outside Barnes. Brooks with the rebound.
You hate to pile on, but his poor shooting night has really hurt the team.
And the basket by Van Vliet.
And a speedy offensive play by Van Vliet, pulling up out of nowhere for a shot.
And how about the Fred Van Vliet story? From undrafted to all-star and NBA champion.
It's one of the remarkable journeys in the history of the league. There are a number of guys that have gone undrafted and ended up being all-stars and champions, but you think about it, one of the things they have in common in my mind, B.A., is a real understanding of who they are and what it's going to take to be successful. And then the willingness to put in the work and not be distracted by naysayers or the glamour of being a pro. They've got a real anchoring as to who they are and what their business is about, and then they maximize their ability. That's Fred Van Vliet in a nutshell.
Champagne's shot is off. The Rockets lead by 4. Outside, Green. Van Vliet outside. And it's off from three-point range.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
To the paint. Şengün with a steal. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Van Vliet on the wing. He's got 10. Pass to Green. 6 to shoot. Fires the 3. Green, money from deep.
He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
Here's Champagnie. Green covering. Sohan outside. He puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Şengün. Houston has got 4 of 8 attempts to fall from deep here in the third quarter. Count it. Smith's got 10 points in the game.
And there's the length of Smith at work, playing big on the interior.
Sohan with the ball. Van Vliet covering. Basket's good. Here's Van Vliet. Pass to Brooks. Here's Smith. Down low. Outside for Brooks. Launches a 3. Good. And the assist goes to Şengün. He's got 5.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Wembanyama. The pass to Sohan. And here's Barnes. Brooks defending. With the tip. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Wembanyama's got 24.
Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
Smith with it. He's against Sohan. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Houston.
Well, you know, throughout this game, they've shot the ball extremely well from downtown. Their shooters are getting open and letting it fly.
Well, in addition, I love their passing. I mean, they're buying into that team concept. That's hard to get out of your young guys.
And he drops the first. And we hear about the unwritten rules of sports sometimes, Clark. What are some of those in the NBA?
Well, you try not to ever foul an airborne player. I think most players are really sensitive to that. Don't disrespect the other team. Be professional and sportsmanlike when you've got a margin of victory that doesn't need to be added on to. In other words, don't run up the score. Don't try to get numbers for the sake of numbers. Play the game, play to win, and do it with respect at all times.
And the number 3 pick in the 2022 NBA draft, Smith Jr.'s ceiling is considered to be very high.
Rockets foul. Foul on Şengün. 3rd personal foul. 2nd team foul. Wembanyama. Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Here's Van Vliet. He's got 10. Pass to Şengün for 3. Sohan with a rebound. Spurs trail by 8. Here's Castle. And here's Paul. And here's Sohan. He's got 16. Now Wembanyama, defended by Şengün. Back comes Houston in transition. Pass to Van Vliet. Green up top. Şengün, a screen on Paul. And here's Green from the arc. Finds it again. 6 for 12 and remaining assertive.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Barnes with it. Defended by Eason. Tipped away. To the middle. Paul against Green. Right side, Paul. Here's Castle. Back to Paul. Here's the 3. Unable to get that one. The Rockets lead by 11. Outside Eason. Green in the post. He's guarded by Paul. And it's Green missing. Castle for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Castle's got 5 now.
You're upgrading the three-point shot. It's big for Castle as he continues to develop.
Van Vliet against Paul. Outside, Green. Pass to Eason. And there's the call on Tari Eason. That's foul number 2 for him.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Collins, he's checked in for San Antonio. Johnson comes in for Barnes. Paul with it. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got 15 rebounds here tonight.
They are just owning the boards right now.
And that's been the key to this league. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
Here's Johnson, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
And good aggressive play. Johnson knows if he goes hard inside, he'll be rewarded with the whistle.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here. He misses the free throw.
And every year, Johnson seems to get better. His drive to want to be great is admirable.
So for the Rockets, Whitmore comes in for Smith, and it's Amin Thompson in for Fred Van Vliet. And no luck that time either. The NBA becoming more and more global, Clark. Şengün, a perfect example of that.
Yeah, Alperen Şengün out of Turkey. Right now on the fast track to being the best player to ever come out of his homeland. So still very young, but boy, his future is quite bright.
And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Spurs. Outside Paul. Pass to Wembanyama. Shoots over Thompson. Oh, hits the outside fadeaway. Wembanyama's got 9 points now in the second half. Green against Paul. To the inside. Here's Easton. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one. Easton's got 8 points.
Good read from Green there, getting better at sensing when his teammates are wide open and need the ball.
Wembanyama screen. The Rockets pull it in.
A rough game for him scoring the ball. Just can't seem to get it going.
Here's Whitmore outside. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. To the left side wing. Back to Paul. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist. Paul's got his second basket.
Exceptional focus from the point guard. Paul is no stranger to having to outwork the defense.
Şengün, a screen on Johnson. And it's Whitmore missing. Spurs trail by 6. Here's Castle. A quick shot there. It's off target. And for the Rockets, they're shooting 45% here in the second half. Pass to Whitmore. Back to Green. The 3-ball. San Antonio with a rebound. Wembanyama's got 11 rebounds in the game. Johnson on the wing. Whitmore defending. Johnson passes to Paul. Outside Johnson. Hey, expanding his range. Collins, no good. Up top, Whitmore. Covered by Johnson. And count it. The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
Athleticism showing through from Whitmore. He doesn't need much room at all to operate in close.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
You know, guys, when you look at those numbers last year for him, I think it does affect how much you're willing to go after contact because you're a little fearful of getting to the foul line unless you're in the and one situation. Too many trips to the line when you shoot it as poorly as he does actually can hurt you.
And the free throw, no good. Here's Branham, outside Wembanyama. Johnson for 3. There it goes! It's a big shot at the buzzer!
Oh, talk about a timely 3-ball. They had to stay within reach going into the fourth, and they did.
And so it's Jalen Green making highlights for the Houston Rockets. Doing some damage from deep. He now has 5 3-pointers in the game. We'll be right back with you shortly. Greg Popovich addressing his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
Everybody got to rotate, rebound. It's pace going back. It's attack, attack, attack. That's all it is.
And Greg Popovich keeping it simple. Be aggressive.
He knows this game so well. When they control the momentum and the pace, they're much harder to beat.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Johnson is out there with Castle. Then there's Zach Collins. Then it's Trey Jones. And it's Branham in at the shooting guard. That's the San Antonio 5. Pass to Easton. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That's on Keldon Johnson.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
That's good from Easton. Wesley, he's checked in for San Antonio. He's perfect from the line this time. San Antonio with the ball. Pass to Johnson. There's the triple. Brooks with the rebound. Houston leading by 4. Now here's Van Vliet, covered by Johnson. Johnson against Van Vliet. On the wing, Thompson. Three-pointer. Houston gets it back. Now here's Van Vliet. Lets it go from deep. And that's up and in. 5 for 12 in this game.
And looking to shoot as many threes as possible. This kind of confidence, impressive to see.
Love the mentality there, I tell you. I know I've never coached, but, man, playing to win and being aggressive even with the lead as opposed to being safe and going into prevent offense, I'll take the former all day long. Play to win.
Adams against Johnson. Outside Eason. Fires from deep. Another three from Houston.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Outside Johnson. Collins with a screen on Eason. Eason against Johnson. Wesley. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
It's hard not to want payback when you give up a three at the other end, but it can force you to rush things.
Brooks, the pass to Van Vliet. Pass to Eason. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. Eason's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Outside Johnson. To end the run. It's rebounded by Houston. Adams has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Back to Van Vliet from downtown. And Houston, another 3.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Wesley, the pass to Johnson. Pass to Wesley. Here's Branham, defended by Thompson. Branham misses.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Thompson in the post, and he lays it up and in. And the Rockets lead by 17.
The fancy dribbling from Thompson. I mean, showing he's not afraid to take some risk on offense.
Collins with a screen on Brooks. Pass to Collins. Here's Branham, defended by Thompson. Here's Johnson, and that bucket makes him 6 for 10 in the contest.
Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
Van Vliet outside. Puts it up from 15. Dives for it. Out of bounds. It'll be Spurs ball. And the Spurs making a change here. Wembanyama's checked in. And a change for the Rockets. Smith's checked in. Here's Wembanyama. Boy, he has been hard to stop.
Yeah, and they've thrown a few things at him too, but to no avail.
From behind the arc. Adams grabs the miss.
After hitting 1 3 in the first half, he's been unable to dial in from deep since then.
And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe.
And attacking with reckless abandon. Somehow Thompson able to get through.
For San Antonio, Sohan's checked in for Collins. Champagny comes in for Branham. And it's Chris Paul in for Wesley. Şengün checked in for Houston. Green comes in for Fred Van Vliet.
know, at just about 85% from the line tonight, which is really excellent. They've looked more and more comfortable as this game has gone on.
Paul passes to Wembanyama. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got his 6th assist of the night.
Rising to the challenge. He's given them everything he's got.
Back to Green. Pass to Smith. Jacks up a 3. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Wembanyama's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Paul against Smith. Paul passes to Wembanyama. Just 5 on the clock. Again, the Spurs score.
Man, Wembanyama getting it done. Woo!
Thompson scanning the floor. Johnson against Brooks. Şengün, the screen. That's good. Brooks for 3. And the Rockets lead by 16.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to them at all times.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
Wembanyama, high post. Puts it up from 17. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. Wembanyama's got 35. Green against Paul. Şengün, a screen on Paul. Here's Green. Rebound by San Antonio.
He's trying to force his way into a rhythm, but that's not helping the team.
Here's Champagny. Brooks defending. Smith against Johnson. Outside Wembanyama. No luck on that one. Houston leading by 14. Smith outside. Pass to Green. Fires the 3. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Paul passes to Sohan. Back to Paul. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Jalen Green.
The craftiness of Paul really on display everywhere, but especially inside and forcing defenders to commit fouls.
And the first one at the line is good.
If you're a head coach, you love having a guy like Chris Paul around. He's a coach on the floor for you and helps keep everyone accountable.
Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Johnson. And a change for the Rockets. Fred VanVleet is checked in for Thompson. That one misses. Since being selected in the 21 draft, Alperen Şengün has really improved.
Yeah, from 9 points per game as a rookie to over 20 in his 3rd year, Şengün has averaged about 5 assists per game over a season. A huge number for a 6'11 post guy. He is so skilled.
Barnes against Brooks. Pass to Sohan. Oh, from deep. Tipped.
And putting his length to good work. Smith gets aggressive and finds the block. Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Second team foul. Sohan shooting 2.
First free throw is good.
Yeah, he's a fearless player. I mean, Sohan not afraid to give up his body to give his team a better chance.
And so he hits both. Houston leading by 13. Pass to Şengün. Back to Green. Şengün, the screen from outside the arc. And Jalen Green with the three. Green's got 22.
You know, he knocked down a couple from range in the first half, but now his confidence through the roof.
And here's Barnes. Brooks defending. Here's Champagny. Inside. That's tipped. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Here's Green. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
And that one misses.
Looking for a one-word descriptor for Jalen Green? The best one I come up with is exciting. The way he runs the floor and gives every play his all. This guy is just fun to watch.
Şengün passes to Van Vliet. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's his third foul so far.
First personal foul. Fourth team foul.
Smith finds Brooks. Şengün, a screen on Barnes. Brooks drives in. Pass to Şengün. It's stolen by Wembanyama.
They've gotten pretty sloppy with the ball here in the second half.
Ooh, stolen by Smith. Now Green. Down low. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
Second personal foul. Fifth team foul.
So, Clark, you think the winner of the NBA Cup should be guaranteed an automatic playoff bid?
Man, that's interesting. I think it could make for a more competitive tournament. So if that would be the outcome, then I would be all for it. But what happens if the tournament winner is the #1 seed at the end of the season? I think you'd have to find alternative incentives then, BA. Yeah, and Smith has a really smooth and relaxed shooting for him. But just like a lot of young players, I think the key is going to be him becoming more efficient.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Alperen Şengün.
And guess what? This was his game all night. I mean, he tore through the defense and almost never took a bad shot out there. Really, a level of offensive consistency most players can only dream of.
Boy, he gave them the leadership they needed tonight. They came in off a demoralizing loss, and he picked them right back up. Spurs trail by 21. Now here's Paul. Floats one. And And the layup is up and in.
The teardrop. Man, he does it so nicely. It's 6 feet tall. That might be stretching it a touch. It's a shot that Paul has had to master, and he certainly has.
Van Vliet with it. Now guarded by Sohan. Smith no good.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
It's Barnes on the wing. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist. Wembanyama's got 4 assists in the game. And Ime Udoka has called timeout. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. Green with the ball. He's picked up by Barnes. And it's Green missing. Spurs trail by 16. Sohan outside. And here's Paul. Back to Sohan. Paul, a screen on Smith. Elbow shot. And the shot falls short that time. And Houston is shooting 58% from the floor. Terrific here in the fourth. Pass to Şengün. And the league has made it clear, Grant. It sees streaming at the forefront of basketball viewing going forward.
Well, BA, it's a no-brainer. The internet is the future, after all, and streaming opens a lot more options for engaging with fans while they watch.
That free throw good from Şengün.
Tell you what, Alperen Şengün is a big with the modern day game. He scores in bunches inside, but he also can pass it and shoot it from the perimeter too.
And the Rockets making a change here. Eason's checked in for Smith. Whitmore comes in for Brooks. Thompson, he's checked in for Green. And it's Shepard in for Van Vliet. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
The thing that stands out about Şengün is how crafty he is in the post. Excellent footwork and a lot of moves.
Pass to Wembanyama. Soft touch off the glass. Wembanyama's got 18 points in just the second half.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Rockets.
And it was dueling three-pointers all night. A battle they won.
Both teams had the same plan. Win the game on the perimeter. So fun to watch.
And this one concludes with their second victory of the year.
And this is an even matchup, 1-1 on the season series with 2 left to play.
Hard to say now how the final 2 games between them will play out, but one thing's certain. I mean, they're going to go at each other. This has become a very intense matchup.
And as most people predicted, the defense, even though they were keying on him, had no answers for Alperen Şengün.
He played big all night, relentless on the glass, just helping his team in the possession battle.
Outside Johnson. Pass to Sissoko. And here's Wembanyama. The shot no good. Good D by Şengün. And so Houston takes this one by a big margin. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching. And we present the player of the game, Alperen Şengün.